All right, guys. So I owe you guys a story, and it's story time. Let's just start straight away. During August 24th, while I was away at Vegas, I got a ring door at somebody rung my doorbell around. If it was 8 there, it was 5 in the morning here in Philadelphia. That was confusing. It woke me up out of my sleep. That was confusing because what somebody need with me at 5 in the morning. But by the time I looked at it, I seen a police officer leaving my front step. So I'm like, why would a cop be at my house? Like, I said, okay. And it was too late for me to try to get his attention from the ring door camera. And when you look behind the cop, it's nothing but yellow tape all on the box. I'm like, what happened? It looked like they were over there by my car where I had my car parked at the time, but I couldn't tell. Maybe a couple hours later, my neighbor sent me his ring door footage, and all I was able to see was whoever they were shooting at, because it definitely was a shooting on my block. Whoever they were shooting at hit my car coming out, trying to get away from the bullets. Coming out, he hit my car out the parking spot. I'm going to attach photos at the bottom here so you can see the aftermath of my car. So after that, I'm like, what the hell? Like, okay. A few hours after that, I asked my other neighbor if when she goes out, can you please take pictures of my car so I know what I'm coming home to. I didn't come home till like the very next day. She sent me pictures, and I'm like, oh my God, like what am I going to do? I had just went to Safelite. I had just had Safelite replace my front windshield because a pebble hit it and it made a crack. And now you're telling me, what you'll see in the pictures, is my back windshield is now out. I have 2 bullet holes in the front windshield. And like, what am I to do? All right, so I get home. I finish out that day. That day, I'm like, I'm worrying, but I'm still trying to enjoy my vacation. My neighbors, my lovely neighbors, and if you guys are watching this, thank you so very much. My car was like, the ass of my car was like out in the street. Like, it was like out in the street. Not only did they move my car back in the parking spot, they also bandaged up the window for me in case it rained. So I'm very thankful for them. That goes to show that even though I don't get to see my neighbors like that because I work so much, it's very good to at least be nice to people. Like, every time I see them, hey, how you doing? You know, and I was so blessed for them to be able to do that, because Jesus, I didn't really think nobody even paid me no mind, but whatever. But thank you guys. If you guys are listening, thank you. Other than that, I'm going to tell you where I feel like, even though I didn't know what God was doing, it all made sense at the end. First thing, I had an argument with my mom before I left. I said, Mom, can you please just watch my daughter over here at my house, because not only does she have a cat to attend to, she have 2 turtles. And somebody has to come and make sure they ate, make sure the box is clean and everything like that. Me and my mom went back and forth. She says, oh, my mom doesn't live far from me. She says, no, let her watch over here. We'll just walk over there each day and do what we got to do. I'm like, that's stupid, this, that, and the third. But okay. Forget it. Just let her stay over there. Y'all want to walk over there every day? Walk over there every day. And I'm so thankful that happened, because who knows what could have happened after that shooting or during that shooting, anything. So that's the first thing. And not only did those bullets fly to my car and the other cars beside me or in front of me, it also went into somebody's house. Like, and the family is okay, but when I tell you I was shaken up, I was so shaken up. And granted, we live in Philadelphia. It's crazy here, but that was so close to home. Like, that was there. So, like, I was shaken up and so thankful that my mom and my daughter was not there. That's one. Two, anybody that been to my house and came late or anything like that, or been there at an evening, they will tell you it's never no parking on my block. It's never no parking on my block. The only spot that was available was behind my car. Now, let's just keep that in mind. Never no parking. The only spot was behind my car. Now, I'm going to take y'all away from this for a second and just tell you a conversation I had at work. Everybody's telling me I had a 2012 Mazda. Everyone's like, that car's so old, you need to get a new car, that car. And I just had an incident, not only with the windshield. My key broke. The key, I still had the key thing, so it broke. It broke off. I had to spend like $300, $400 just to get the car fixed and programmed to my car. Everybody was like, oh, you need a new car. You need to stop dealing with that car. The car never broke down on me. It was just little minor things. So, like I said, I'm riding this until the wheels fall off, because absolutely not. I didn't want to know, but okay. So you take this incident, right? Now, I could have just been down in the dumps, but taking myself out of this situation, he took my mom out of the way of harm, my mom and my daughter out of the way of harm. Two, he made it for me not to be there. No one got hurt. Not even the person they were shooting at he's not deceased. From what I'm hearing, only his elbow was hurt. He still got hurt. I don't know the situation of why or anything like that, and that's not for this. That wouldn't be told in this video, because I don't even know. I don't even know the person of any party involved. So that's not for this. Nobody got hurt, right? I filed a claim with my insurance that day it happened. I had to tell him I was away in Vegas or whatever like that. I'm not home. Okay. After all of that happened, I came home. I looked at the car. I'm like, I don't know what to do. I called my insurance. They came and picked it up and took it to the collision place. I didn't see, when I came to the car, all I seen was the back window. It was glass everywhere. And I seen the two bullet holes in the front. That's all I seen. So I was like, oh, they're not going to total out my car. I don't know what it is to total out a car. That never happened to me. I don't know if that was a good thing, bad thing. I just did not want I didn't want a new car. I didn't need a new car. It's other things that I feel like is more important right now than a new car. So I'm like, everyone's at work. Like, my friends are telling me if they total out, they're going to give you money for it. And other people are saying, well, the car is so old, you're probably not going to get no money for it. So that's on my mind. Like, my mind is like this. On top of just being scared now, because I don't know if this person is going to retaliate or anything. So I'm dealing with that. And the insurance company is kind of giving me the runaround, because they like, we got to prove that you wasn't home, that this happened, and I had to file a police report. They needed the numbers for that. It was just a lot to do. But all in all, they were good to me, but it was just a lot to do, on top of me being like, oh my God, what's supposed to happen? Like, I don't have a car. My daughter started school the very next day after I came home. I don't know what to do. And thank God for my boyfriend. If you're watching this, thank you so much. He got me a rental straight out from the airport when we came home. So thankful for that, until my insurance kicked in. So I was very thankful that my daughter got to school on time and everything like that. The insurance kicked in and I got the new rental. So, okay. It was a back and forth thing. After I sent them the videos, after I sent them a picture of me, I took in Vegas with the date on top. Thank you, Instagram. With the date on top, they were able to prove that I was not home. Okay, bam. I'm looking at windshields, like all I need is a windshield, whatever like that. They gave me a call a Friday after it happened, and they said, we're deeming the car as a total loss. I said, Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, I gotta get a whole new car. And in the back of my mind, I'm listening to everyone that said, oh, you ain't gonna get no money for that car. It's old. And it got this wrong with it. It got this wrong with it. It got all this stuff wrong with it. You're not getting any money. Let me tell you something about God. I don't care what people say. God, I got the last word. God said I got the last word, baby. They said I wasn't going to get $2,500 for that car. I got 3 times plus for that car that they said I was only going to get for. My eyes almost popped out my head, child. For a 2012 Mazda with 125,000 miles, I got damn near 1,000 less than it is on Kelly Blue Book. Thankful. I got on my hands and knees and thank God. And let me tell you something else he did. I've been waiting on something. I've been waiting on a cash check for at least 2-3 years. And let me just go ahead and be transparent. Until recently, I figured out how to fix it. It always says on my income tax that someone used my dependent's number. I don't know. It's been happening since she was a kid. Since she was a baby. So I don't know if one of the nurses stole her social security number or something. I had to do so much to get it fixed. But this is the year that I'm getting it fixed. Because I didn't know what to do. I've called them. They've given me stuff. I've lost paperwork and everything like that. So now I know exactly what to do. I finally filled out paperwork to prevent this from happening. Bam. All right. I've been waiting on this for 2 years. Why the Friday they told me they was tolling out? I didn't get the amount yet. I told y'all the amount just now, but I didn't get the amount. I just knew that it was total. I'm like, bro, what am I going to do for a new car? I can't keep renting. I'm the sole provider for my daughter. And it's not to say that her dad is not active, but he lives in another state. So I'm like, what am I going to do? And again, in the back of my head, I'm only getting $2,500, if that, because the car is so old. Okay. Let me tell you, Friday, I got the total out. It's being total. Okay. I have anxiety, so it's like here, right? What the hell am I going to do? And okay, so that was Friday. Saturday, why I get that payment that I was waiting on for 2 years? That Saturday. Hands and knees again. I said, God, I don't know what you're doing, but I tell you, I thank you so much. In tears. God, I always don't know what you are doing. I don't know never what you're doing. But I know you got a plan. Each time you got a plan. And I was like, yo, this is all a sign. Like, look how this all happened. Look how this all happened. And you can't tell me. Can't nobody tell me God don't got you. So, bam. Monday, I got the total. And I'm like, God, you showing off. Because not only was I waiting for that payment to get renovations done to my house, I got money for the new car. And sorry, y'all. I got money for the new car and the money I was waiting on to do the renovations in the house. God will bless you 10 times over if you faithful and loyal. I said, okay. I said, all right. Tuesday come around, they said, oh, we deemed it a loss, so basically we need that rental back. I said, I only had it. It's usually 30 days, I thought. What you mean you need it back? I won't have a car. I didn't even get the check from y'all. So what are you talking about? And they was like, well, basically we gave it to you longer than what we were supposed to. Because once we deemed it a loss, no, I just found out what I'm getting. So it's no way. You should be getting the rental back. I thought it was 30 days after, y'all figure out what y'all gonna do. No, it's 3 days. Once we give you an amount, 3 days. And they pushed it 2 days for me. I was going away again. So if they wanted the car back, they gave it to me. They wanted the car back Wednesday. I had Thursday without a car, and then I leave on Friday. I said, what the heck am I going to do? They said you can come. I said, I prayed on it. I prayed on a Wednesday. I prayed on it Tuesday into Wednesday. I said, God, let them please tell me I can pick up the check, or at least so I can have some time, or do I wait until I come back from the vacation or something? When I dropped the car off Wednesday, it said you can come pick up the check Wednesday morning. They said it. I said, okay, perfect. I left work early. Went to go pick up the check with the rental. Got the check, put it in my bank, and I said, will it clear by tomorrow? Because during all this time since it happened, I've been looking up cars. Okay, bam. I said, I think I found one, but I'm not sure. And shout out to my boyfriend again, because he was looking with me. Shout out to my co-workers. They was looking for me. They was trying to give me the best. Yo, don't get this. Don't. And that was stressful in itself. I thought I was getting one car. People was like, don't get that. And whatever. I don't know much about cars. I didn't know what would be good. I didn't even know Mazda was considered a foreign car. Didn't know. So I said, well, shoot. If I already had a foreign, let me stay foreign. Whatever, right? So that happens. I pick up the check. I put it in my bank. Thursday, my boyfriend, before he has to go to work, we wake up early. We take my daughter to school. And we go out all the way in Jersey. It's like an hour and some change. We go. Why when we pulled up to get the car that I was looking at? Because after all the specs, everything lined up. Why my old car? It's not my actual old car, right? Whew, this part gave me chills. My old model of the car that I just had, right? Was sitting right next to us when we pulled up. And when they brung the car that I was interested in right next to it, I said, God, they already had the car because they knew I was coming. So my old car was right next to the car that I was interested in, that I wound up getting. As soon as I seen it, I said, I prayed again, because I just wanted to thank God, because I knew that was nobody but God, for him to show me where I was and where he wanted to take me. Y'all don't have to see it like that, but let me tell you something. I see it like that. That's exactly what that was. I will show you where you was and where I want to take you. And I got out the car and I prayed. I prayed for him to be in that room with negotiations and pricing and making sure I made the right. I said, God, my prayer was, God, please guide me. Please, that I make the best decision. Please. I went in there. I was able to get a car at a good price, at something that I can afford. And it was up for me. But looking back from the time that thing happened to now, he had the whole thing planned. Did I want to keep my old car? Yeah, until they told me why they totaled it out. There's a bullet hole. Not through the windshield. It was in the car. I'm so thankful we was not in that car. Or me coming home from a late night, being out. I don't think I'd have been in that late, but still. Y'all might not look at it how I look at it, but I'm telling you, God is real. God is real. God is so very real. And I'm so thankful. I'm so thankful. And as soon as I'm going to tell y'all something too. I don't always make it to church on Sunday. But I always make sure that my offering is there. I send it via Cash App, because that's how they do it. That's one of the options, you can send it. Every time. And my mom was telling me, you're faithful. And you always include God in everything you do. And he rewarded you. So anybody that's watching this that's feeling a little down or questioning God why things are happening, trust me, he has a plan. I promise you, he has a plan. Something that could have went so bad went where I didn't think it was going to go. I didn't know what was going to happen. I had people laughing at what happened. And yes, they did laugh. They laughed. To say more so like, ha ha, it was you. Like, ha ha, I'm glad it happened to you. Yeah. And if you know me as nice as a person I am, and trust me, you can, I'm a Gemini, so the other side did sometime. But that's only after I've been pushed. It's some people in this world, because I'm overly hype and excited. Hey, good morning, all that, you know. I have people on multiple occasions that said, thank you for just being who you are. And that's at my place of work. That's at my, like, I'm telling you, a lot of people tell me that. I at least hear that once a week. Just never change. Please just keep being the nice person you are. That cheery attitude, all of that. I'm going to keep being that person. With people that felt like it was something to laugh at, or like fed negative energy into that, I pray for you. I'm not going to wish the same for you. That's what that is. This has been the same all week because I didn't have a good week. But okay. When you stay faithful and you keep God close, God will literally let your enemies have a front row seat to your blessings. 100% believe that. 100% believe that, please. But guys, that's the story. And I am okay now. I'm able to watch that ring video and not be shaken up, because I couldn't watch it for a very long time. Because I'm like, yo, like, Jesus. Like, I'm just glad all parties were okay. The family, the victim, I don't quite know what happened, and that's not my place. I don't have no gown, no gavel. I'm no judge. To my baby, Mozzie, thank you for 6 years. I'm gonna miss my car. I'm on to something better, but I'm going to miss my car. I got that when Lyric was so little. And I'm just so thankful for everybody that gave me congrats, or that knew and was able to help or just looked out for me. I'm very, very thankful. Very thankful. So that's the story, guys. I'm going to try to do more YouTubes, but I'm not consistent, I won't lie. So you get them when you get them, but